What's up, everybody? This reminds me of that Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Oh my gosh. I just heard a siren go off. Sherlock Holmes. Reminds me of that Sherlock Holmes tale, The Hounds of Baskerville, where it's super foggy out. Because it is super foggy out. But this is pretty cool. The moon is so bright tonight. It is so big and so bright. Well, not really big, but meaning like I meant big in the sense that like it's near full. I'd say in like the 95 percentile plus full, if not 100%. I don't know. I'd have to look at a calendar. But it's super full tonight and it is super bright. So it just looks awesome. And there's very little clouds. Like, it's so bright that it's like drowning out other stars that you might see on a normal night if it was like a new moon or something. You know what's funny too is like I normally upload at 60 frames a second in 1080p. This phone has the option to do 4K at both 24 frames, 30 frames, 60 frames, and then 1080p at 30 and 60 frames for video. And when I do 60 frames, you know what's funny is that I can't see my face at all. Like right now, this camera, seeing my face, it barely picks it up, right? Like I'm pretty dark. But if I did it at 60 frames, which I normally do it at, it doesn't, like, I don't show up at all. It's kind of, I don't know, the way that light works or frames per second, I don't know. You'd have to ask somebody who knows more about all that stuff than me. But, so this is the status for the day. Dogs are feeling better. They're running around now. I just actually had the whole family out here. They wanted to go on a walk. We all went together, but as soon as we got back here again, which I understand, especially tonight, it's like a cold, dark night with a bright moon. You never know what's creeping out here. You got to keep your wits about you, like Filch from Harry Potter first year. You got to know the references. Anyways, so they came out with me. That was fun. They were having, they saw the moon too. They said, wow, it's so bright. Jackson goes, I bet the werewolves are out. I said, yeah, maybe. But what's going on? So I did bicep, tricep, shoulders, and abs today since I skipped yesterday. I didn't really do any chores today other than maybe just a quick sweep of some hair. The good news is the dogs are feeling better. They're back, no more whining. They're back to 100%. They do need a groom though because they're a little stinky and their hair's getting longer. So I do need to take them to a groomer. That's neither here nor there. And then what else is going on? It's Friday night. Holy smokes. This week felt like it took forever. Next week's a short week because of Thanksgiving. I cannot believe it's already next week. I don't know what the plans are this weekend. I'd have to ask my wife, but I'm hoping to get some free time, whatever that means. I want to work on my car. I want to play some Halo, but you know that's obviously thinking of me. But it's my, you know, once you become a dad and a husband, you can't just think of you. So if I live by myself, that's 100% what I'd be doing, I guess is what I'm saying. But since I don't live by myself, which, you know, I have no regrets whatsoever, I can't just work on my car and play Halo. So what does that mean? Probably Trader Joe's, Costco, Fred Meyer's is probably in my future tomorrow. Probably some chores around the house, some laundry, and hanging with the kids. So, which is totally fine. Just being a dad and a husband means, you know, what I've gotten better at is time management, figuring out how to work in my priorities with my overarching family's priorities, which of course take precedent most of the time. So anyways, I'm out here just blabbering, but I just thought the moon looked really cool. Let's take another look at it here. It's just super bright tonight, super full, and it's foggy too. The fogginess kind of gives it like a little bit of, and it's a bit nippy out here. But that cold air, man, I'm telling you, it's life. I love breathing in cold air. It makes you just, it's almost like natural caffeine. I don't know if that makes sense. It's like, it gets you going. I mean, if it feels so good. So that's what's going on. I don't know. I might revisit again, or, you know, check back in when I get in the house. I think it's already like 7 o'clock right now. But, look I'm already starting to fade because it's getting darker and darker, but this moon's keeping me alive. It's crazy how bright it looks behind me too. Let me take a look. Because like the sun's definitely already set. It's not like that's the sunset. I think that's just the moon lighting up the clouds behind you. That's how bright the moon is. The effect that you see behind me is the moon lighting up those clouds. It's crazy. All right, I gotta get inside. It is getting colder, and I gotta get these dogs in. And we'll check in later, guys. Peace.